Top 10 Worst Vegetables Diabetics Must Avoid. Welcome to today's video. If you're living with diabetes, you already know how important it is to make smart food choices to maintain your blood sugar levels. But what if I told you that some vegetables, even those that seem healthy, could be sabotaging your efforts? That's right. Even the most nutritious foods can sometimes do more harm than good if you have diabetes. But what if I told you that some vegetables, even those that seem healthy, could be sabotaging your efforts? That's right. Even the most nutritious foods can sometimes do more harm than good if you have diabetes. But don't worry, it's not all bad news. I'll also give you some great alternatives that you can swap in to still get all the nutrients you need without the risk. So, if you want to make sure you're eating the right foods to keep your blood sugar in check, keep watching. Number 1. Butternut. Butternut squash is a vegetable that seems healthy due to its fiber and vitamin content, but it poses challenges for those with diabetes because of its high carbohydrate load. A single serving can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, which can be difficult to control. These fluctuations can be especially troublesome for individuals who already have trouble maintaining steady glucose levels. Take, for example, a well-known figure like former U.S. President Barack Obama, who has openly discussed managing his health as he navigates the pressures of a demanding life. For someone like him, keeping blood sugar stable is a constant concern. Imagine if, after a meal rich in butternut squash, Obama faced a sudden spike in blood glucose, disrupting his energy levels and focus during important meetings or public appearances. This type of fluctuation can significantly impact day-to-day functioning, making it critical for those with diabetes to carefully monitor their diet. Switching to leafy greens like spinach or broccoli provides the same nutritional benefits without the risk of unstable blood sugar levels. These alternatives are low in carbohydrates and high in fiber, which helps manage blood sugar more effectively. From my own experience as a healthcare professional, I've worked with diabetic patients who were surprised to learn that even vegetables like butternut squash can affect their blood sugar. Many believe that all vegetables are safe, but understanding carbohydrate content is key. It's a reminder that being mindful of portion sizes and making informed food choices is essential in managing diabetes effectively. 2. Corn is another common vegetable that can lead to issues for people with diabetes. Although it's a staple in many dishes, corn is high in carbohydrates, which can cause blood sugar spikes. Just 1 cup of corn contains about 21 grams of carbs. Take a look at someone like Steve Jobs, known for his disciplined approach to health, even experimenting with different diets. Imagine if Jobs, during his time as CEO of Apple, had eaten a significant amount of corn during a meeting or event. The resulting blood sugar spike could have left him feeling sluggish or irritable, potentially affecting his decision-making process and productivity. Managing carbohydrate intake would have been crucial for someone leading a major tech company, as fluctuations in glucose levels could have disrupted his day. For diabetics, it's essential to avoid foods that contain high amounts of glucose, like corn and corn syrup. Instead, non-starchy vegetables like spinach, zucchini, or broccoli are healthier choices that can support blood sugar control. In my clinical practice, I've seen many patients overlook foods like corn, assuming they're healthy because they're plant-based. However, corn's high sugar content makes it a risk for diabetics, particularly when consumed in large amounts. 3. Celery. While celery is low in calories and carbohydrates, it may still pose risks for diabetics because it is often treated with pesticides. The Environmental Working Group has consistently ranked celery as one of the top vegetables with pesticide residues. These chemicals can disrupt bodily functions and contribute to inflammation, which is especially concerning for those with diabetes, as their immune systems may be compromised. Think about a celebrity like Oprah Winfrey, who has shared her health struggles publicly. Despite her efforts to stay healthy, consuming vegetables that carry pesticide residues could undermine her health, especially since she is actively managing her weight and overall wellness. If Oprah, who is an advocate for clean eating, unknowingly consumed non-organic celery, the pesticide content could contribute to inflammation and make managing her health more difficult. To minimize pesticide exposure, it's advisable to opt for organic celery, or, even better, substitute it with vegetables like spinach or kale. These alternatives are not only nutritious, but are less likely to be laden with harmful chemicals. In my experience, I've had patients who were unaware of the risks associated with non-organic celery. This highlights the importance of understanding where your food comes from, especially for those with diabetes who need to be extra cautious about chemicals and their impact on health. 4. Green peas. Green peas are often considered a healthy option, but their high carbohydrate content makes them less suitable for diabetics. A single cup of green peas contains about 21 grams of carbs. Even though green peas provide essential nutrients like vitamins and fiber, their carbohydrate content can cause blood sugar spikes. Consider someone like Bill Gates, a global health advocate who works tirelessly on projects related to nutrition and disease prevention. Imagine if Gates, during his busy schedule, consumed a large portion of green peas at lunch. The subsequent rise in blood sugar could lead to fatigue or difficulty concentrating, impacting his ability to work on critical initiatives or attend important meetings. For diabetics, moderation is key when it comes to foods like green peas. Rather than relying on them heavily, alternatives like broccoli, zucchini, or leafy greens can offer similar nutritional benefits without the risk of destabilizing blood sugar levels. As a health professional, I've noticed that many diabetic patients overlook the carbohydrate content in vegetables like green peas. It's essential to educate patients on the glycemic load of various vegetables to prevent these hidden spikes in blood sugar. 5. Vegetable oils. While vegetable oils, such as those from soybean or palm, are often marketed as healthy alternatives to saturated fats, they contain trans fats that can increase inflammation and contribute to insulin resistance. For diabetics, insulin resistance makes it harder to regulate blood sugar levels effectively. For a real-world example, let's look at a public figure like Elon Musk, who is known for his innovative approach to health and fitness. If Musk, who runs a highly demanding business empire, consumed foods prepared with trans fats in vegetable oils, the inflammation and insulin resistance could impair his focus and productivity. Even someone with his level of stamina would face challenges in maintaining stable energy levels if his insulin resistance worsened. Instead, diabetics should consider healthier oils like avocado oil or extra virgin olive oil, which are rich in monounsaturated fats and provide anti-inflammatory benefits. These oils can help stabilize blood sugar and improve overall health. In my practice, I often recommend swapping out trans fat-laden oils for healthier alternatives, especially for diabetics looking to manage both blood sugar and heart health. By focusing on the carbohydrate content and understanding the impact of each food on blood sugar levels, people with diabetes can make better choices for managing their health. It's about understanding that not all vegetables are created equal, and even seemingly healthy options can have unexpected effects. 6. Leeks. A great example is Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest individuals in the world, known for his disciplined approach to both business and health. Imagine if Buffett, in his later years, consumed a dish loaded with leeks. His blood sugar might surge due to the higher carb content, causing potential issues with energy levels and overall health. Such spikes could interfere with his ability to focus on investments or manage his businesses. For those with diabetes, leeks can be replaced with alternatives like onions or shallots, which have a more favorable carbohydrate profile and are easier to digest. These alternatives still provide a similar flavor and even offer anti-inflammatory benefits, helping those with diabetes maintain better blood sugar control. In clinical practice, I've seen many diabetics unknowingly consume high-carb vegetables like leeks. Educating patients on the carbohydrate content of these vegetables can help them make better food choices, especially since they may be unaware of how certain foods impact their blood glucose levels. 7. Yams are another starchy vegetable that can cause significant spikes in blood sugar, which is problematic for diabetics. With a glycemic index, GI, of 9.3 for a typical serving, yams can quickly raise blood glucose levels. Although yams are rich in vitamins and minerals, their carbohydrate content makes them a risky option for those looking to control their blood sugar levels. Consider a global icon like Michelle Obama, who has advocated for healthy eating and fitness throughout her career. If Michelle were to eat a large portion of yams, her blood sugar might spike, leaving her feeling sluggish or overly hungry soon after. This could potentially derail her energy levels during a public appearance or community event, especially given the active lifestyle she promotes. Consider a global icon like Michelle Obama, who has advocated for healthy eating and fitness throughout her career. If Michelle were to eat a large portion of yams, her blood sugar might spike, leaving her feeling sluggish or overly hungry soon after. This could potentially derail her energy levels during a public appearance or community event, especially given the active lifestyle she promotes. From my experience with diabetic patients, I've seen many mistakenly think that yams are a healthy choice because of their nutrient profile. However, the high carb content is something that needs to be monitored carefully, especially when managing diabetes. Let's consider the case of someone like Sir Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group, known for his adventurous spirit and active lifestyle. Imagine if Branson, after an active day of sailing or flying, decided to eat a large serving of parsnips. The resulting sugar spike could lead to fatigue, mood swings, or cravings, impacting his ability to keep up with his busy, high-stakes lifestyle. Managing blood sugar levels is essential for individuals like him who are constantly on the go. Instead of parsnips, diabetics should consider nutrient-dense, low-carb alternatives like spinach. Spinach is not only rich in vitamins and antioxidants, but is also low in carbohydrates, making it an excellent choice for anyone trying to manage blood sugar levels. Its high content of magnesium also helps improve insulin sensitivity, which is essential for diabetics looking to manage their condition effectively. As a healthcare provider, I advise patients to replace high-carb foods like parsnips with vegetables that offer the same nutritional benefits but have a lower glycemic load. This can help prevent unnecessary blood sugar fluctuations and long-term complications. 9. Broad beans. Broad beans, or fava beans, are another vegetable that can be problematic for diabetics due to their high carbohydrate and calorie content. A single cup of broad beans contains about 12 grams of sugar, which can significantly impact blood glucose levels. Moreover, broad beans are calorie-dense, with approximately 111 calories per cup. Over time, consuming high-calorie foods like broad beans can lead to weight gain, which further complicates blood sugar management. Consider someone like Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook. A major component of his job involves managing a global platform, making quick decisions, and staying sharp. If Zuckerberg were to consume a large portion of broad beans during a busy day, the resulting blood sugar spike could cause fatigue and mood swings, potentially impacting his ability to lead and make decisions effectively. For diabetics, it's best to substitute broad beans with lower-carb vegetables like green beans. Green beans are not only lower in carbohydrates, but are also rich in fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar. They provide essential nutrients and can be a versatile addition to any meal, helping diabetics better control their blood glucose levels. In my practice, I often recommend green beans as a healthier alternative to broad beans for those managing diabetes. Their nutrient profile, coupled with a lower carbohydrate content, makes them a safer choice for diabetics seeking to manage their blood sugar. 10. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are often touted as a healthy food due to their rich beta-carotene content and various health benefits. However, their high glycemic index, GI, can cause significant spikes in blood sugar, which is a serious concern for diabetics. The glycemic index measures how quickly foods raise blood sugar levels, and sweet potatoes can be nearly as high as white potatoes in this regard. Imagine a high-profile figure like Serena Williams, an athlete known for her disciplined diet and intense training routine. If Serena were to eat a large portion of sweet potatoes, she might experience a rapid blood sugar spike, followed by a crash that could affect her performance. This fluctuation in energy levels could hinder her ability to stay focused during a match or training session. For diabetics, it's crucial to opt for foods with a lower glycemic index, such as avocados, which are low in carbohydrates and high in healthy fats. These fats help stabilize blood sugar levels, and the high fiber content in avocados also supports overall health by improving insulin sensitivity. In my clinical experience, I've worked with diabetic patients who were unaware of the impact that sweet potatoes can have on blood glucose levels. Replacing them with low GI foods like avocado can make a significant difference in blood sugar control and overall well-being. In conclusion, understanding the carbohydrate content and glycemic index of vegetables is critical for diabetics looking to manage their blood sugar levels effectively. By making informed choices and opting for lower carb, nutrient-dense vegetables, individuals with diabetes can better control their condition and improve their overall health.